Hello everyone. Okay, we're doing a little fun fairy potion tea party, and this is for your inner child. Or if you have kids that want a fun project, you can watch this, do it after, follow along, whatever you want to do. Okay, so first I went and bought little cupcake holders at Walmart. I put all sorts of little things in all these dishes. There are flower petals, sprinkles, chia seeds, coconut flakes, lots of salt. This is actually one of the salt packets, like electrolyte packets. I was hoping it would come out a little bit more colorful, but whatever. And then this one's a crystal light packet, so it's a little more purplish. And I have some flowers. Again, these are the flower petals from this flower. It's from Trader Joe's. And you can literally just like pick off the flowers or the petals. Super easy. And then we can add these. I also have these little flowers, which I have to pick off the individual little ones at the end. So if you can just find cheap flowers that look like they'd be good to break apart, like little petals, or the flower itself is really dainty, because we're gonna be making, I guess you call it a potion, but I have 2 jars that we can make this in. I also have all these different cups, even teacups, so we can mix them in here. I might choose my 2 favorites and then put them in the jars and actually keep them. Or I'm considering making different ones and then combine them into the final 2 jars. So we shall see what happens. Oh whoops, I combined these. I also found this, it's a bracelet that I have that I made, and if I really want to, like, I might cut it and then use the gems, the jewels, and add them. I have so many little jewelry pieces, but they're not here with me, so RIP. But I was getting creative. Like, I didn't really spend any money on this stuff. Like, I just found it around the house. The only thing I bought actually was this pack of sprinkles because I didn't have any, but I also have food dye. And what I want to do is I have all this salt that I poured in, and I want to add just a little bit of food dye, and I want to see what color I can make, like if it actually turns. I'm kind of going for a very light, or like a very certain color palette, because fairy potions, I'm not totally vibing with the bright neon sprinkles. I feel like it needs a different color scheme. Ooh, this is pretty. See, it's like a turning turquoise. Okay, yeah, can you see it color? That's actually brilliant. Just what I was hoping for. Actually, like way better than what I was hoping for. And we could try red, because I have these red sprinkles here, but they're so bright. So let's see just what happens. Like, I'm hoping to get a pink. And I'm surprised that adding food dye into salt works. I didn't know if it would just get chunky or if it would all actually mix in. And it's kind of, I definitely like these colors better than the sprinkle colors. This one's not really pink, but it's, oh, you could also use Himalayan salt for pink. Ooh, I don't have that, but another thing I considered was using turmeric or cinnamon spices or sugar, baking powder, baking soda. There's a lot of different options. I'm gonna try yellow. I was gonna do blue, but I was like, I'll try yellow. This is actually so fun. I feel like a little fairy godmother. Ooh, this might turn orange. You never know what food dye is gonna do. Kitty's gonna join. Hi, sweets. She's so curious. Yeah, so this one's turning orangish. See, if you have a cat that wants to help, that makes it even more fairy vibes, because I feel like cats remind me of the fairy world. They have a lot of energetic powers, feline magic. So there's that color. It's a little hard to mix these. It kind of just takes a while. So I have some colors going. My other thought was, because these sprinkle colors are so vibrant. I want to dull them down. I might mix some sugar. And then if I blend it, maybe it'll dull out the color. So this is, honestly, it's kind of giving science experiment. So it didn't really work like I hoped it would. Okay, actually, idea. So if I put some blue in this red, that's gonna make purple. So I'm gonna give it a whirl, see what happens. The base core colors are red, blue, and yellow. If you mix blue and yellow, you get green. Blue and red, you get purple. And then yellow and red, you get orange. Ooh. I think this one was a fail because the blue mixed with the sugar, but it did not turn the red sprinkles a different color. So that one might be a scratch. Oops, that's okay. We tried. Kind of giving, but I'm gonna mix these actually. It's kind of giving 4th of July within this little one. That's what it looks like. All right, so now I have all of my colors and things. The other thing I was thinking about is with these two, they're rainbow colors, and I could separate them. A little psychotic behavior, but I could, because honestly I might. These 3 sprinkles are the same shape. There's the green, yellow, and the multicolored. So if I take some that would, let's say yellow, I'll put yellow in there. I'm gonna put the green with the other green, and then just see what that does. Okay, so I have all these kind of gathered and figured out. I separated some of the colors. And what are we gonna do first? Oh, we always have to set the intention with everything we do. It gives it meaning. It's kind of like prayer. Like, you could just ask God for good things every day and happiness and bliss, or you could be specific and be like, God, I pray for this because of this reason. I pray for this person that they heal this specific thing. And that's what I like to do when I do anything that involves something like a little bit witchy, which is like creating something, even when you bake or make food, like putting the intention of like, I hope this nourishes my body. And so the intention I'm putting behind this is to help myself stand in my power, speak up for myself, listen to my hints of anger in the body, and to understand like that's me notifying that something in my external reality, or maybe internal, is off, wrong, somebody's crossing a boundary, something needs to change, and I have to do something about it. I have to stand up for myself. So the intention behind this is creating fun magic out of really difficult situations, because humans go through that, and I feel like this can be a little escape, but you can also kind of transmute that pain, that struggle, into something beautiful. That's what art does. So we're gonna do that today. I am gonna set these to the side because I want you guys to see the magic coming together in these clear vases. So I'm gonna add some sugar first, some sweetness. And actually I'm gonna use a spoon. So I got that, and then I'm gonna add some of this color. I think this is going to be more like a sunshine color vibe, and then this one will be more moon magic. I love balance in life. Ooh, we're going to do, see my shirt's getting in the way. And do some petals of the flower. really pretty. This one. And sprinkles. Oh my gosh, I love how it sounds hitting the glass. I'll add some coconut flakes to this one. And then some of this powder. Little more of this one. Chia seeds. I don't know if this looks cool or just so ratchet random. But it's kind of fun, so there's that. You know that feeling where you're like missing something? I feel like I'm missing something right now. It's fine. It's all good. And then I'm wondering if I mix it up. Because I thought that would look cooler. I thought it would look like little layers. Looks random. I'm mixing it up. Does it look cool? Maybe. It smells good. It feels good. Honestly, yeah, wait, okay. I like it. Oh yeah, I like this a lot. These are cute. I like this one a little better. Anything else happen? Could add some of this one, I guess. Why not? Why not? Ooh, yeah, that's pretty. Ooh, for cute. Obsessed. Maybe I'll do one that's a little chaotic and colorful crazy with all these rainbow sprinkles I got. Kind of using just the leftovers of everything. I'm really tempted to, I'm just gonna add a lot. Freaking rainbow swirl of happiness, that's what this is. Mix it up with our little utensil. Wow, this looks like sugar heaven to a child. It also kind of looks like diabetes in a bowl. Like Buddy the Elf would love this. Absolutely. Oh, I kind of love that. We're gonna add some sugar to it. Or no, salt. We're gonna add salt. To mix up the sugar, and then a little sugar too. Gourd. So there it is, if you can see it. There's my little bowl of that one and that one. So now we can put these in the jars and save them. I think what would be cute first is if you made tea or some kind of cute little drink, put them in here, and then you could use these as maybe a garnish for something. I'm thinking a fake piece of bread. Like, I'm not trying to actually eat that. Or you could make all the ingredients edible so you actually put it on something and eat it. Up to you. I'm not going to. But go for it if you want to. Think about combining them. Yellow. I'm gonna put these ones in this. Oh, a spoon. Oh dear. Here's one little magic jar. And here's the other. Oh, I like that I mix these up because I'm kind of mixing up sun and moon magic, the opposites. I'm creating one beautiful combined piece because they do vibe together. Making a little bit of a mess, but that's the fun part. I could add more stuff, like maybe I'll add more salt. Salt also cleanses and purifies energy and things, so another option you could use is like to keep these in your home and you set the intention that they gather any unwanted negative energy, and then when you feel it's time, you throw it away and release it. Some people do it like with the moon cycles, so they release the energy on the full moon. There you go. Here's your little fun fairy project of the day. Enjoy, guys.